Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Movies TV Mad. Movies TV Mad is of course my Twitter name as well, so you can follow me on Twitter anytime you like. I'm Mick Meanus on Facebook. So let's get started. So let's talk about the UK soaps. Sorry America, it has to be done. The UK soaps rule. Okay, let's talk EastEnders. EastEnders delighted me and all of its fans on Live Week when it celebrated its 30-year anniversary. Of course, we were all excited to find out who killed Lucy. Who would have thought, hey? Yeah. Bit of a shocker, eh? And apparently all that is all part of a bigger story to tell this year. Now, it's sad for me because the biggest twist, of course, and once I saw this twist come up on that Thursday live episode, when we saw Kathy still alive, I was like, oh my God, can this get any better? No, it didn't actually. The Bobby reveal was great, but once I knew that Kathy was still alive, that was so awesome for me, and I didn't care that it didn't make sense that she was still alive. I was just so excited. And actually, who got there first with bringing Kathy back alive? Who? Excuse me? Me, in my EastEnders fic, and all you said, Mick, you're insane. You can't do that. You can't bring Kathy back alive. She's dead, mate. She's 6 feet under. Well, she's not, is she? I thought of it first, and then Dominic Treadwell Collins decided to nick my idea and bring her back for real on the real EastEnders. Sorry, Dom, you didn't really nick my idea. You probably never read my fic in your life. Doesn't matter. It's pretty sad because EastEnders has just gone downhill again since a Live Week. We had all that awesomeness, and now it's totally crap again. Of course, last summer we had all the drag-outs and it was boring and I stopped watching it for ages. Again, we got Richard Blackwood to look forward to. Kathy came back as a full-time character. Gillian Taylor still has actually got to finish off her contract with Hollyoaks, and she's back. I think she's actually in the opening titles. I can't remember now, but she's got a lot of work to do back on Hollyoaks still, so we won't be seeing her for quite some time yet. And then we have the big reveal of Bobby, and then the next episode, guess what? Live Week's over. The whole Bill family go on an extended honeymoon. It was 3 weeks yesterday. I know, I'm an Anorak, I know that. It was 3 weeks yesterday, right, since they went on this honeymoon. This has got to be one of the longest honeymoons of all time, boys and girls. So not best pleased with EastEnders. We've gone back to this contrived and forced storytelling again. And my problem is with EastEnders. Even if the stories are good, the characters are so dull and uninspiring. It's not what I want to see. I want to see characters that leap off the page, and it's not happening. This is what motivated me to create my own fic with EastEnders, where you have got this kind of civil war going on in Walford with this crime war. What can I say? It will get better, boys and girls. We're just going to have to be patient. At the moment, I have to say Coronation Street is my favourite soap. I've been lambasting Coronation Street showrunner Stuart Blackburn for some time for taking away what Coronation Street should be, but I'm enjoying it again. I'm loving this whole Platt story. It's just brilliant. It's really exciting. It's great to have all these kind of different mixes. I think the whole everything that's going on the show at the moment is absolutely brilliant. To have all this going on. And of course we've got Sarah Louise coming back as well, which is really exciting. And the big news we heard yesterday was that Jimmy Mystery is leaving. Now, this was a shock to me. I normally know what's going to happen before everybody else hears it's going to happen, but this was a massive shock to me because I thought Jimmy Mystery was going to be in Corrie for the foreseeable. The problem is, which I kind of foresaw, when they cast him, I thought, this is a bit odd. He's a really talented dramatic actor, and I was surprised that Corrie got him, actually, because it's not really Jimmy Mystery's style to actually stay in one place. So that's been proven. So they've got this big storyline, this big twist storyline. Now, because I don't really like too many spoilers on these things I'm doing, I don't really want to tell you what's going to happen, but it's a big shocker, boys and girls, the way Jimmy Mystery is going to leave Corrie. I never really saw him and Leanne together forever anyway, but this is big. This is all to do with the Simon and Leanne domestic abuse story. I had to do that, sorry, I couldn't resist. And going back to EastEnders, apparently they're ripping off the Corrie kind of domestic violence, Leanne and Simon thing, because apparently Denny, I thought I heard something, sorry. Apparently Denny's going to be starting to slap Sharon about. I don't know. And this morning, if we go back to EastEnders, sorry, I'm going back and forth like it's like a game of tennis, this, isn't it? It's fun. But apparently, Sharon's going to find out who her father is. He's always been in Walford. I think he probably... What's come out this morning is, and I think he's a red herring, I don't believe it. Apparently Sharon and Ian are brother and sister. I don't know through Kathy or through Pete. I don't get it. I personally don't think it's true. As I said, I personally think it's a red herring. Let's see what happens. Now we're off to Emmerdale. Emmerdale, always brilliant, always delivers, and of course this brilliant Lachlan, Alicia sexual abuse story shocked me from day one. Not shocked me in a bad way. Oh no, we didn't have things like that in my day. No, nothing like that. I loved it. And this came straight off after EastEnders Live. So this really kind of told the BBC, from ITV, we're going to go after you, which they're doing as well with the Coronation Street Live episode later this year as well. That's really exciting. So one thing that ITV, when you talk about bog standard drama, you kind of 1 hour dramas, ITV haven't got a clue. It's all cop shows and period pieces. We saw in the awards, the drama awards last night, that the BBC just cleaned up. And I saw Ordinary Lies last night. Brilliant drama. It's just the BBC just know what they're doing. But I really adore this Lachlan and Alicia story. I think it's brilliant. We all know that this week that David's going to abduct Lachlan and teach him a lesson. Now, this is all going to come out pretty quickly, and even Lachlan's mum apologises to Alicia. So this seems to be solved really quickly, and this is worrying me now, because does this mean that Lachlan's just going to be sent away in some home? I hope this is not just going to be swept under the carpet and it's not just another story. This should have, I know punters, viewers, the fans, as you Americans would call yourselves, like things to be dealt with and not dragged out, but I just feel that, you know, stories need a kind of a run on them. So we'll see what happens there. Hollyoaks, really enjoying it. I love the whole Patrick and Maxine power struggle. Jeremy Sheffield is the man. In a show where it's all about the young, hunky dudes, this guy looks better than any of them, and he's a much better actor than any of them. Loving the Sheffield, and he always favourites my tweets to him, which is brilliant. American TV, at last, absolutely loving the brand new series of Bates Motel. Freddie Highmore, Vera Farmiga. I could watch those two, not in a stalkery way, all day, people. They are amazing. It's an amazing show. I'm loving what they're doing this year. It is a Norman Gondaka. It's all in Freddie Highmore's eyes. Freddie is just a phenomenal actor, and it's all in the guy's eyes. He is brilliant. The new season of The Following, I am absolutely disgusted. I love Kevin Bacon to bits. I want to see Joe Carroll. I want to see Purfroy as Joe Carroll. He's delicious as Joe Carroll. And to do all this, I don't care about Hardy's love life. I don't care about Max and Mike's love life. We want to get... with Kevin Williamson beforehand talked about less blood, less killing, but that's what the show's all about. What's the point of having an episode of The Following if you can't see that? So, pretty annoyed about that. And be excited, boys and girls, because Game of Thrones is back next month. I saw this great show last night on Sky Atlantic. It was... the story so far, I think, but it was more than that. It was a documentary. It was brilliant. Really enjoyed that. Really looking forward to there's so many shows. 12 Monkeys I gave a try. Really enjoyed 12 Monkeys. It really looks like a good show, and it's a show that seems to deliver every episode, which is very rare in America, because you always get that lovey-dovey episode. Well, do we have to do this? Do we have to have the action and the drama? Oh, can't we just fall in love this week? Shouldn't you have a girlfriend? Shouldn't you have a boyfriend? Shouldn't everyone be in a couple so you can have mortgages and make the government loads of money? You know, all that nonsense, pardon my French. Guys, I'm running out of time, because this thing only gives me 10 minutes, and I've got so much to talk to you about, but I can't. So you can check me out on Twitter, Movies TV Mad on Twitter. I do EastEnders fic, Emmerdale fic, Corrie fic. Give it a try, give me a follow. We'll talk again. See you later. I've got a lot of stuff to watch. See ya.